Now, we've been trained to, as marketers and as business owners online, that we need to get people to consume our content, consume our videos, watch time, being able to make sure that everything we have is easily consumable. Now, I don't believe that that is the actual truth. I don't believe that that's actually thinking about how human beings use the world, right? The words and the images that we see create our reality. But the problem is that human beings no longer create reality with content. We create reality with context. So think about this. When's the last time that you've truly just watched an entire video that just came up on your newsfeed? When's the last time that you've actually read the full book instead of going in for the actual condensed version? And now if you think about it, if you're targeting condensed, or rather sophisticated audiences, well, they read even less. See, we've gone into a world where we read the headline, the sub-headline, and we move on and we assume that that was real. We assume that that is the real version. So as we are going through the newsfeed, as your potential customers are going through the newsfeed, there is this phenomenon that I call the infinite dopamine loop. And I was reading a research study recently, and it essentially said that Facebook and Instagram has fundamentally changed how human beings release inside of our brains the dopamine. That means that as we go on the Instagram and Facebook newsfeed, our brains are being jolted 3.7 jolts per second, okay? That means that as we're scrolling through, all of these messages are subconsciously going through our mind in which we are not necessarily consuming, but the dopamine centers of our brain are essentially jolting, 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 jolting. Now, this means that more than ever, we are not looking to get people to consume our content. We are looking to hack the attention of the split jolt that somebody has when they're on the newsfeed. Now, this is fascinating. This is brilliant because if you now start thinking about it, I talk a lot about omnipresence. I talk a lot about being able to show up consistently in the newsfeed on automatic autopilot all day long. But we are not trying to get someone to consume our content. We are trying to get that person to remember us and then connect it to the context of how we are relevant. And then trying to, from there, get the product, service, methodology relevant. And it doesn't start with us having to get that person to consume our content. It's just simply you being in the context of their sphere, of their world, being able to jolt them on a daily basis so that we can, in time, solve the problem of the infinite dopamine loop. Because for them, whatever it is that you solve, whatever it is that you solve is the pain or problem in the life of those that you serve, there's an open dopamine loop out there of lots of people that need to solve that problem. And it's our job to be able to utilize this attention hacking, utilize the ability to forget about the consumption and go for the context, because now it's a game of context over consumption. So if you enjoyed this content and you want more of it, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And if you want other entrepreneurs just like you to be able to also access this information, this knowledge, make sure you go ahead and share it with someone that means the most to you. Remember, as entrepreneurs, it's our job to be able to help other entrepreneurs continue to elevate, allowing us to evolve society and evolve our world. I'll see you next time. Bye.